Alright, welcome everybody. This is my first unboxing video, so be kind, but I'm super excited to break into this. This is the PlayStation 5, and it took me forever to get one. We're finally here, so let's take a look at it and let's crack it open and see what we got inside. So first up, here on the front, you can see they have the PlayStation displayed, showing that it can do 8K, 4K 120, and HDR, which isn't, the HDR obviously was with the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, but now being able to do 4K at 120 and 8K, we're now in a whole new ballpark. Going along around the side of the box, on the one side here, you can see they got the PlayStation 5 in the vertical stand with the controller and the PS5 logo. And on the back, one of the things that I wanted to point out is that they're showing you right here that you're gonna have 825 gigabytes of usable storage space on the SSD. Now, I know it said it came with the 1 terabyte, but you gotta take into consideration that the operating system is going to take up a portion of that. And the other thing I wanted to point out is the lightning speed. Harness the power of a custom CPU and SSD with integrated I/O that rewrite the rules of what a PlayStation console can do. And then on the side here, it just basically lists what the contents are, but I'm not going to read those. We're just going to crack it open and see what's actually inside. And of course, I need my knife. Perfect, thanks. All right, so now that we got our knife, let's cut this bad boy open and see what's inside. All right, this thing is tall, so I'm just gonna go ahead and lay it down here. So just like the PS4, it's got pretty much a shell to go with it. And then we got this box here. All right, so let's fold this down. And all right, so first thing out of the box is this small box. So let's just take this and put this down here. Yeah. Small box. Now, without even opening it, I'm going to assume this is the controller and the cables and the booklets and stuff, which it is. So we've got our safety and quick start guides. Pretty commonplace there. We've got, this is the power cord to go with it. Assume in here is our, oh, this is the stand. Oh, okay. So you can use this for both laying it flat and standing it up from what my understanding is. Okay, yeah, you just rotate it there and then that makes it so it can stand up. The thing that's nice about the actual stand, whether you're standing it up or laying it down, is that it, and I'll show it as a display, but it actually lifts the console up. And I'm assuming that's just to help with the airflow and the cooling of the system. So we'll get to that after we get into the system and reveal it. And we also got the ever important HDMI 2.1. This is gonna make it so you can actually transfer those 8K and 4K at 120, 420 video signals. So there's that. Let's see, what else do we got here? Okay, we got the USB-C, which I'm so excited to finally see these because I'm so tired of the micro USB that is on the last gen because it's always wiggling, it comes loose, and I'm just super excited to see this. So that's nice to see that that's in there. And now, let's get a look at this controller. Oh my God. This thing, oh, it just feels right. everything about it. This controller is just amazing. It's a little bit bigger than the PS4 Pro controller. Let me go get that real quick. All right, so we got that. And as you can see, it's a little bit bigger. And when we put them together, it's just, it's not too, they're pretty similar. It's a little bit wider, but man, it just feels so nice. It's just, it like contours to your hands, which is really cool. And I like the fact that the triangle, square, X, circle buttons don't have any color to them. Because I mean, by now we should all know what the colors are. And if you don't know, you should know. And yeah, this thing is just nice. And I like how it's white, but it's not like white. It's kind of like a soft gray, kind of like this behind me, but it's kind of like a soft gray, and it's got like a blue hue to it when you look really close. And because I don't like the white, the real white that when it starts to fade, it starts to turn yellow a little bit. But yeah, this, I can't wait to get into this and start playing with this. And another thing too that's a really nice feature is on the back, if you get really close and look, they actually have the button shapes, the X, circle, square, and triangle all along the back for the grooves, which is like a really nice, subtle little touch that I like. I like that little creativity that they went ahead and threw into that. So let's go ahead and move on to the main attraction now. And here it is inside this, whatever kind of paper this is that they use, or packaging. I don't even know what you would call it. I don't know what they call this, but it's right inside here. So let's get this thing unveiled. And there she is in all her glory. And man, it is tall. It's a lot taller than I thought it was gonna be. But man, the detail on this, I'm loving this white, this kind of like soft gray off-white. It's really nice. I like how they got the PlayStation logo up here in the corner. That's really cool. And let's just start from the front. So on the front, we have our powered USB, which is, powered USB, which is showing that's where we can charge the controller from or other things that you want to plug into it. They got the USB-C drive on there, and then they got the eject button and the power button there on the front, and then obviously you have the disk drive there. Coming around to the back, you have two USB 3.0s. You've got the LAN cable hookup, and then you got the HDMI and the power hookup. And I like how they got this like vented with like little fins and stuff is pretty neat. I don't know what that is up top. And then on the back here, it's just smooth. But I did notice as well that on the inside of these, I guess, fins or panels, whatever you want to call them, it also has that triangle, circle, X, square little logos. So that was really cool to see. But yeah, this thing is nice. It is very pretty, and I am super happy. Okay, so now with the stand here, this inner portion here rotates. Now it's not going to work for me, of course. There we go. So it rotates, so you can either use it to lay the console down or to set it vertically. If you want to do it vertically, what's kind of nice is when you spin it and you line up this portion here with the back, it reveals this screw here in the bottom. And if you unscrew that, what it does is the screw can go into the bottom here And on the bottom of the console, it's got a little divot that you can bring out, and it actually screws right into it to secure it down and just help with stability and stuff when you have it on there. But the way it goes on is you stick it on, and then these two little hooks in the back go in with the fins, and it just basically just stands up like that. But you can see how it creates this little gap underneath for airflow, just to help airflow around it, which is a pretty cool feature that I think is pretty nice. And to do it, to lay the console down, you just rotate it back, and the hooks clamp on to the panel here. They just kind of slide in, and then you're able to put your console down vertically. And again, you can see that it creates a gap between the surface and the console, again, for airflow and stuff. So I don't know how I'm gonna, because this is massive, so I don't know how I'm gonna display it, because I have a computer desk that I have a tower and stuff on, so I'll just have to play with it and figure out what I want to do with it. But yeah, so that's the PlayStation 5. I'm super excited to turn this thing on and get gaming with it to see how it is. And yeah, I thank you for sticking around and watching. As a reminder, I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Link is somewhere on the screen here and down in the description below. Also down below, you'll find a link for my Discord server where you can get notifications every time I'm live on Twitch and every time I post a new YouTube video. Likes on videos are always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and pop this bubble over here to subscribe for more content. Over here is gonna be my most recent upload, and up above is something that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy. I hope I got those right. And remember, as always, be kind and love everybody.